The Plum Center for Lifelong Learning is an adult and community education center for Fairfax County Public Schools. The building originally opened in 1958 as Edsel Park Elementary School. After the school closed in 1980, the building was converted into administrative offices and for many years housed personnel in the school system's departments of financial services and human resources. After the transfer of those departments to the Gatehouse Administration Center, the building was repurposed into a classroom campus for the school system's Adult and Community Education Program, or ACE as it is more commonly known. In September 2008, Edsel Park was renamed the Plum Center for Lifelong Learning. The Plum Center was named in honor of Kenneth Plum, a former FCPS administrator and a member of the Virginia House of Delegates. Born in Page County, Virginia in 1941, Ken Plum began his career with Fairfax County Public Schools in 1966 as a teacher at Edison High School. During his third year with FCPS, Plum began teaching in the adult education program.
My classes were about 25, 30 students. But the other feature about the classes was that they were average age of about 35 years. The most wonderful people I'd ever met. People who had left school early for various reasons. A lot of them socioeconomic kinds of reasons that prevented them from graduating as regular school. They were motivated, they worked hard, and I thrived on working with them and making sure that they were successful.
While teaching adults, Plum took a position as the Assistant Coordinator of Adult Education for FCPS, and shortly thereafter was promoted to Director.
Suddenly found myself now as Director of Adult Education. And that what ensued was 27 years of the greatest pleasure of my life. I cannot tell you how fulfilling and how wonderful experience it was. When I came to work, the office was in the oldest brick school building in Fairfax County, which is now the Fairfax Museum. And food service was downstairs and adult ed was upstairs. We offered an adult high school program then at Woodson High School, and of course I had been teaching in that program and I knew what a wonderful program it was. We went on to expand that to be 3 other locations, Annandale, Edison, and Marshall High Schools, because we recognized the need was pretty extensive around the county. And we also then opened daytime adult high school programs because some people worked at night and some people were housewives and wanted to come during the day. And so the program grew fantastically. We had extensive programs in typing and shorthand. Don't teach those much anymore, I don't think, but then they were big time and people could get jobs being able to type really fast. We opened up the auto shops, we opened up the bricklaying classes and all that, and we offered then an extensive program for people to get job training at night. Our philosophy was that we receive you wherever you are. That school is not something that happens to you early in life for 12 years. Schooling and learning is something that happens every day of your life, regardless of how long you live. And we, as the only institution in every community, is a school. And we can be a facilitator for people becoming good citizens, productive citizens, and so on, and good learners.
While working for FCPS, Kenneth Plum was elected as a delegate to the Virginia General Assembly, a position he still holds as of this recording in 2021. During his time with FCPS, Kenneth Plum advanced Fairfax County's adult education program from a small initiative to a world-class program. After his retirement from the school system in 1996, Kenneth Plum continued to advocate in the legislature for support of adult education programs. In 2008, in recognition of his tireless efforts to improve the quality of life in Fairfax County, the school board chose to name the Plum Center in his honor.
It's the Plum Center for Lifelong Learning. And out by the front door, there's a purple plum tree. And I said to people at the time, you know, in years coming, future decades, there are going to be people ask the question, wonder why they named the school for that tree. But whatever the case, I'm delighted that while it's a Plum Center for Lifelong Learning, Ken Plum played a role in bringing that about, and bringing about, I think, a heightened awareness of what lifelong learning is all about.